All these beautiful girls, they only wanna do you dirt. They'll have you suicidal, suicidal when they say it's over.
Hi, it's H-Dubs, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to bleach your hair the right way. I got a comment on how to properly bleach your hair, and so this tutorial will teach you how to do that. So first, I'd just like to say that if at all possible, go to a professional. If it's possible for you to go to a professional, then go to a professional hair salon, because they will be able to do it, and it'll be conditioned and everything will be a lot more professionally done. But here's some very easy steps on how to do your hair at home when you don't have the funds, or you just don't really have the time. So I hope that this tutorial will help you and teach you, and let's get started. As a reminder, bleaching your hair is never going to be healthy for you. Stripping your hair is never going to be easy. A big blinking light. Wear gloves. The chemicals of the bleach that have peroxide in them will tear up your hands and your fingernail beds. The cuticles of your nails will not like you after this if you don't use gloves, so make sure you use gloves. Alright, so the first thing I want to say is that I don't use box colors all that often. For the main reason because the color that you're wanting usually isn't the color you're going to get. A box color is a general kind of every man's hair sort of deal. And as we all know, everyone has different hair colors. Everyone has different hair textures. The chemical of my hair may not be the same as the chemical makeup of yours. So using box color is a very vague interpretation of what color you're going to be getting. So this is going to be how you can do it without box colors, and the way that I would do it, and the way that I do it. The cream developer that I use is from L'Oreal, and it's called Orior Cream, and it comes in 20, 30, and 40. The 20s are in a blue bottle, 30s are in a purple, and the 40s are in a pink. 40s are usually used for dramatic lighter effects, and I've gone from black to blonde, from brown to blonde, you know, from blue to blonde, and everything in between. I've had every style of hair that you could possibly have, every color, from black to white, from, you know, blue, orange, purple, green, you name it, I've had it. And this is the best formula that I've ever found. You're going to use a cream developer with a bleach powder, and the bleach powder that I think it works best is called Satin Color Bleach. Alright, first thing you're going to need, you're going to need a bowl to mix everything in, and a brush. You can buy these at Sally's Beauty Supply, drugstores, Walmart even has them, I believe. I just use a regular mixing bowl that I got from Sally's, and a brush that I also got from Sally's. Step number 1 is you pour 3 ounces of your cream developer, I use L'Oreal, and into a plastic mixing bowl, along with 2 scoops of your bleaching powder. And remember to always have a well-ventilated area when you're bleaching your hair or even dyeing your hair. You can always use kitchens. I really like using my kitchen because I open my back door and I put my big mirror up, and I can usually just let it air out the back door, and I don't get like asphyxiated in my own bleaching products. So make sure you use well-ventilated areas. And I do put in eye drops before I bleach my hair, because it usually will dry out my eyes and it makes them, you know, really scratchy, and it hurts. So okay, now part your hair into 5 sections. 2 here, 1 here, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the very bottom. This helps when you have like a lot of hair. If you have a whole lot of hair, use as many sections as you need. Starting at the ends of your hair, massage the mixture in. Just give it a good massage, and you should be able to get all the follicles in there. And make sure you keep it about 1 inch away from your scalp, because we're going to fill that in later. At the very end, when you've gotten all of the ends of your hairs done, then you can go back and start massaging in the roots of your hair. Make sure that you don't massage your scalp too much, otherwise it can get really scabby and it'll start itching and burning, and nobody wants that. After you're done with all the color and applying everything, and you have a good thick layer of bleach on your hair, then you can put a plastic bag on it and keep it there. Keep your hair with the treatment in it for about 45 minutes. Do not go over an hour. Wash your hair out with a pH neutralizing shampoo. This will stop any of the further acidic things from happening and the basic chemical reactions from occurring during your bleaching process. You can find those at Walmart or beauty supply stores and Target and drugstores. I used to go to Walmart. If your hair isn't light enough at this point, you can always use a protein treatment to strengthen your hair, like Apogee. It hardens in your hair and it takes a few hours to harden, and it takes about a half of an hour to wash out. But it's a really good protein treatment that will help your hair. Once you use the protein treatment, you're done. You just rinse it out and you towel dry it. Make sure that you don't shake your head, try to knot it or anything, because your hair's going to be fragile at this point, and you don't want it to give it any other reason to be frizzy or to try and break off. A lot of people ask me how long you should wait before you dye your hair again, or should you try to bleach it after you bleach it the first time. If you're impatient and you really want to go again, then do it a week later. I always advise about 2 weeks in between bleachings. That's the minimum time that I usually will suggest, but a week is the absolute bare minimum that you should be waiting. So make sure that if you're going to do this, you take the time and you are patient with it, because you might have to repeat the process 2 to 3 times to get your hair to the color you want it. After you've done your hair a few times and you bleached it about 2 or 3 times and you're at the color you want, you should bleach your hair until it gets yellow. Make sure all of the orange is out. No red and no orange. Doesn't matter where it is on your hair, make sure it's gone, because now we're going to use a toner. Or at this point, you can go to the salon and they can do a really nice toning job for you. What your toning does is it makes sure that you have a golden tint, not a brass tint. You don't want the ends of your hair to break off, so make sure that you put a deep conditioner in it. I suggest leaving it in for about an hour. Make sure that the ends of your hair are very lathered. And what I do is when I'm done bleaching and I'm done using the toner, and I do a deep conditioning after every time I bleach, just to make sure that my hair isn't going to fall out of my head. But what you should do is you should take all of your hair, put it into a ponytail or put it into a light bun on top of your head that's, it's made up completely of your hair, and take a blow dryer, put it on low, put it on the lowest heat possible, and just go around your head. And it'll make sure that the heat of the blow dryer will make the deep conditioning go deeper into the roots of your hair and the follicles of your hair, making your follicles and the shingles that I was talking about absorb all of the conditioner so that they're not fraying away, and then it's more manageable. I hope this tutorial helps you guys, and I look forward to making more of them. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box. Bye.
All these beautiful